Hold on to your hats, 49ers faithful. A major player in the league is hinting at a possible change of scenery that could send shockwaves through our defense. Could the Niners be in the mix for a superstar talent? The excitement is contagious, as fans and players alike are rallying for this potential signing. Imagine the impact this could have on our championship hopes. You won't want to miss a second of this conversation. Be sure to subscribe and like this video to catch every twist and turn in the 49ers offseason drama. Max Crosby being linked to the San Francisco 49ers is lighting a fire under the fan base, and rightfully so. The whispers of a potential trade or acquisition have fans buzzing, especially after cornerback Diamador Lenoir took to social media to advocate for Crosby's arrival. Max Crosby would look insane in a Niners jersey, he tweeted. And honestly, can anyone argue with that? The thought of Crosby, a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate, lining up next to Nick Bosa. That's a terrifying duo for opposing offenses to face. Now, the backdrop to this speculation is the ongoing contract negotiations with Brock Purdy. Some fans are feeling a bit cynical about the offseason moves, worried that Purdy's deal could limit what the 49ers can do elsewhere. But let's take a moment to appreciate how crucial this potential acquisition could be. If the front office can find a way to balance the books, adding a player of Crosby's caliber would not only boost the defensive line, but could also significantly enhance the team's chances of making a deep playoff run. Crosby himself has been giving some intriguing comments lately. During an appearance on Good Morning Football, he acknowledged the chatter surrounding his future, saying he's focused on staying healthy and taking it day by day. He's been a Raider for 6 years and is currently under contract, but with $42.8 million left on his deal and no guaranteed money, the landscape is murky. It's clear he's contemplating his future, and that's where the 49ers come in. Now, let's break this down. There are so many factors at play here. The 49ers have a solid foundation, but they need that extra punch to truly contend. Imagine a defensive line with Bosa and Crosby wreaking havoc on quarterbacks. It's not just a dream scenario. It's a legitimate possibility if the team can maneuver their salary cap effectively. Sure, there are concerns about how this might impact the negotiations with Purdy, but let's be real. This is about winning now, and here's where it gets tricky. There's speculation that Crosby could be a first-round pick in some circles, but does he really want to start fresh with a new team? Or would he be open to restructuring his contract to make the move to the Niners? This is a chance for both sides to come together and create something special. The 49ers have the talent to make a splash, and adding a player of Crosby's caliber could be the missing piece to a championship puzzle. But let's talk about the emotional aspect of this. As a passionate 49ers fan, it's hard not to get excited about the possibilities. The team has shown time and again that they're not afraid to make bold moves. This could be another one of those moments that defines a season, or even a franchise. And I know I'm not alone in believing that a partnership between Crosby and the Niners could elevate us back to the glory days. The San Francisco 49ers offseason is heating up as we shift our focus to the future of quarterback Brock Purdy, following a disappointing end to the season. Purdy, just 25 years old, is now eligible for a significant contract extension after signing a 4-year rookie deal worth an average of $934,252 after being drafted last in 2022. It's hard to believe how far he's come. And it's even harder to ignore the buzz surrounding his potential new deal. Speaking with the media, Purdy made it clear that he is eager to get a deal done quickly. "If there's an opportunity to make this happen fast, that would be great," he said. And honestly, that sentiment resonates with all of us fans. The quicker this gets resolved, the sooner we can focus on what really matters, getting back to the field and competing for that elusive championship. For Purdy, a contract extension means financial security and a validation of the faith the team has in him. For the 49ers, locking him in now could be a smart move to avoid the rising costs that come with new quarterback contracts as other players negotiate. Coach Kyle Shanahan emphasized Purdy's significance to the team, stating, "He's the leader of our team. This is a clear indication of how the organization views him moving forward." However, it's not all smooth sailing. Negotiating this extension is going to be tricky. Purdy has exceeded expectations for a 7th-round pick, which makes his situation unique. The next contract will have to find a balance between his impressive performance and the realities of the current market and salary cap constraints. Recent deals for quarterbacks like Jared Goff and Tua Tagovailoa, both averaging over $53 million a year, could serve as benchmarks for what Purdy might command. Since becoming the starter in Week 13 of 2022, Purdy has been nothing short of phenomenal. He ranks 4th in QBR, 3rd in passing yards, and 1st in yards per attempt. He set NFL records for passer ratings over 120 and 130 in his first 3 seasons. All of this points to him being a valuable asset moving forward. But we also have to acknowledge that he faced challenges in 2024. His touchdown-to-interception ratio and QBR in late-game situations raised some eyebrows. Despite this, the faith from the 49ers organization remains on solid ground. General Manager John Lynch stated, "What we know about Brock is that he's our guy. Now, as fans, we should also consider the bigger picture. Purdy has to balance his contract demands with the team's need to maintain a strong supporting cast. The 49ers have an elite roster, with stars like Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, and Deebo Samuel, all of whom contribute to Purdy's success." Purdy himself recognized this, saying, "I want to win for this organization. It's refreshing to see a player so committed to the team's overall success, rather than solely focusing on his own financial gain." As we look ahead, it's hard to see the 49ers facing prolonged resistance from Purdy, especially when we compare it to the situations they've had with other stars like Nick Bosa and Brandon Ayuk in recent years. However, if the price tag gets too high, we know the 49ers have a history of sticking to their guns. Purdy's comments about the business side of football being new to him show that he's still navigating this landscape, but you can feel his confidence. "I know I'm the guy for this organization," he said. "And as fans, we want nothing more than for him to be right." So, what do you think? Is locking in Purdy the right move for the 49ers? Personally, I'm torn. On one hand, securing a rising star like him makes total sense. But on the other hand, we have to ensure we can still build a championship-caliber team around him. I want to hear your thoughts on this. And you, what do you think? Join the debate in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things 49ers. And be sure to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. We are on the brink of an exciting offseason, and I can't wait to see where this journey takes us.